I remember the summer of 1952 more clearly than I remember what I ate for breakfast this morning. The air was alive with the sweetness of clover, heavy with the heat, made richer by the symphony of insects singing their tireless songs. I lived then in a house that no longer stands, a modest thing hunched amongst the black walnut trees, pale clapboard against the green. My father said the trees kept the house cool, but it always felt shadowed, as if we lived in perpetual dusk even at midday. I was 8 that year and hungry for company. My older brother Samuel was 14, distant since he'd taken up fishing and sullen adult worries. I spent my days picking berries near the edge of the yard and watching the world from behind the porch's faded blue screen. Occasionally, a neighbour would stop by with warm bread wrapped in dish towels, or Ma would call me inside to help snap beans. But mostly, the days blurred into each other, quiet and gold. It was on one of those shimmering afternoons that I found the photograph. It was tucked behind the baseboard under Samuel's bed, curled and yellowing, dust feathering its edges. I'd been searching for my marbles, thinking nothing of poking about, when my fingers brushed against it. The picture showed a boy I did not recognize. He was standing in front of our house, one hand gripping the porch post, looking straight into the eye of the sun. He wore my brother's cast-off suspenders and my favourite red cap, the one I'd lost a month before and never found. Beneath the boy's feet, if you looked very closely, you could see a half-moon of shadow, unlike anything cast by leaves or eaves, a dark smudge, which I convinced myself was only a corner of the photograph, burned by time and sun. That evening, at supper, I asked my mother who the boy was. She hesitated, ladle poised above the pot, her eyes glancing toward the parlour. My father said it was likely a cousin from out west, one who passed through before I was born. I believed him, because children believe most things. But the unease in my mother's voice lingered in the space between our words. The longest day that summer arrived with a clap of thunder at dawn, and with it, something in the house shifted. The rooms felt cooler, closer. Samuel grew restless. He spent the day wandering with his fishing pole, returning.